I want to discuss also 8-week challenges, 6-week shreds and diets and stuff. That is a lot. You see it a lot in the industry these days. I just wanted to say it's a load of BS, guys. Why would you want to cut out food groups, starve, have low energy for 8 weeks, and then, oh wow, I lost all this weight? Well, good job, you lost all that weight, but how long are you going to keep that body for without continuous extreme measures? Like, honestly, yes, I've seen those posts where certain gym chains post transformation photos that are dramatic results in 8 or 10 weeks or something, but they don't tell you how they did it. It's a secret. The secret is you follow an extremely strict meal plan and cut out all these foods, only eat at certain times of the day. And you know why those people lose so much weight? The only reason is because they're in a massive calorie deficit. The only way to lose weight is a calorie deficit. The faster and the more calories you get rid of at once, the faster you lose weight. No, it does not mean it's all fat. It's actually quite likely with such a deficit that it's eating into your muscle, which in turn slows down your metabolic rate and your metabolism. So at rest, you're burning less energy. So when you mix all that together at the end of the challenge where you lost all that weight, then what? Are you going to continue that very strict lifestyle forever to keep that body? Nah, you're really not. And because I'll tell you why. One, you're extremely hungry and deprived. So your body wants to eat all the quick, high calorie, sugary foods to make up for what it's missed. Because back in the caveman days, when you couldn't have something for so long and then you got your hands on it, like you just ate it because you didn't know when you were going to get it again, that's your body after a very strict period of time without allowing foods that you actually enjoy or enough nutrients. Basically, you're not getting enough nutrition on those meal plans. You're cutting out way too much. And yes, it gets quick results, but why do you even want quick results? Like, who wants to live like such a restrictive lifestyle for 8 weeks and then have that body for 1 week and then feel so deprived that they put more weight on? And you're actually kind of more inclined to put on mostly fat because your body is just, we need to store this fat. Like, we're deprived, we need the energy, we want our body to be back at its maintenance state, which is what it was before you started the diet. It always wants to go to its set point, its natural, comfortable weight that it was. So if you all of a sudden lose all this weight, your body's not liking it, it's not comfortable. Whereas if you make little changes over time, increasing your protein in your diet, your fiber, your veggies, eating healthy, going out, ordering a healthy meal, and not cutting out every little thing, you're more inclined to keep the weight off long term, and your body's more inclined to feel comfortable with that because it's slow progress. So, and you actually will more likely lose fat if you're also training to keep your muscle. And the shred diets, they're just, look, I can give you a quick fix shred diet. Any trainer can. I can show you how to lose all this weight in 8 weeks. But I don't teach people that because it's so wrong. It sets you up for failure because it sets you up to be strict with your food after the challenge. So you have 2 choices for the after diet. You can either, 1, continue the extremely restrictive measures and diet for the rest of your life to maintain that result, which will probably lead to some sort of mental or eating disorder because you are taught to cut out so many things that you are so strict. And that's really not healthy, and I do not condone that at all. And it just makes you unhappy. How can you live the rest of your life knowing you can't eat this? Like, it's just stupid. Or the other thing is your body, the other option after the diet challenge is your body rebels. You're so hungry and you listen to it, which is actually what you're told to do. Listen to your body, and you listen to it and you eat until you're not hungry anymore. And that can last a couple weeks because your body's trying to get back to its set point where it was comfortable. So then you've put all your weight back on, you're back to where you started, and if anything, you've probably put on a bit more fat because your body has wanted to store the fat for future resource, like back in the caveman days, to make up for what it's been missing. So you can either have really unhealthy relationship with food for the rest of your life, or stack on all the weight, mostly fat, after the challenge. Which one? None. You need to go back to the basics and realize it's little changes, little tweaks, little things that can contribute to a calorie deficit over time will keep your results, and you can enjoy the process. You can still enjoy what you eat. You can eat healthily and enjoy the food. You don't have to restrict things. You just replace little things that you don't even realize that you're making changes because you're enjoying it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm so passionate about this because people still think that they need to cut out foods because they're bad to lose weight. It's just, oh my gosh. You need to read my post on calories and why they are the only contributing factor to weight loss. Whether you burn more calories through exercise or reduce them slightly in your diet, both together is a great game plan. But the quick fixes, yeah, I can give you a quick fix. Do you want one? No, I'm not. You could pay me a lot of money and I would still not give you the quick fix, because your health and your well-being and mental state is way more important to me than the money. I want people to realize, I want the diet fads to go out the window. I do not want our next generation to be worrying about diets or to think that that's how you lose weight. They need more people to teach them, to educate them, to give them the real talk. I'm in the fitness industry. I know all the gyms that do the transformations in 8 weeks and stuff. I don't condone it. I see the results and I'm just like, see people like, oh, tagging their friends like, oh, let's do it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, then what? What about in 8 weeks when it's done? Then what? Like, people don't even think about the future anymore. They just want something done and like quick fix. There it is. Weight is lost. It's not that easy. You're setting yourself up for extreme failure. Please listen to me. I know from past experience, it doesn't work. It might seem like it works straight away, but you don't know. You don't know how your body's feeling in that state. It's just not natural. And it's not enjoyable at all for anybody around you, for you, for your lifestyle. So, takeaway from this video: stop looking for diets or quick fixes when you have to cut out lots of things. 2, if someone tells you about a diet or how great it's working for them, say good for you and don't take it on board, and then check in with them in 10 weeks time and ask them if they're still doing it, because they probably aren't. And 3, reach out for help from people that you know have your best interests at heart, and it's not a quick 8-week challenge. Reach out to me, ask me some questions. I really want people to realize this message is super important. Stop with the cutting out of things, stop with the restriction. Ask my clients doing the challenge at the moment. They have absolutely overhauled not only their mindset and their view of food, but they can't believe that they can actually enjoy what they're eating while losing inches, gaining fitness, and getting leaner. That's right, they're enjoying training, they're enjoying their eating, they're not cutting out lots of things, they're just making simple changes to their lifestyle, and they're seeing great results. Ask them yourself. Okay, so that is the point. I could go on forever about this. I'm extremely passionate about it, but if you have any questions at all about anything, our challenge, our classes, what we're about, please let me know and I'd be happy to have a conversation. Have a great rest of your day.